Free money. The government has been spending huge amount of money to support struggling businesses and individuals throughout the pandemic, and we are expecting inflation to rise. But why? Is inflation good or bad for us? We will discuss in this episode. Welcome back to OMI 101. I am your host Brandon. Just before we begin, please scan the QR code right here and answer the question they are about to ask at the end of the video. 3 of you will be randomly picked and win this rose gold mug. So what is inflation? It means the price of goods and services has increased. Our purchasing power has declined. As goods and services get more expensive, our cost of living gets higher. At its worst, hyperinflation could wipe out all our lifetime savings that we have worked so hard for. So without us doing anything, our money in the bank is losing value very fast. So what causes inflation?
With the free handouts by the most governments, especially in the US, will lead to excess circulation of money.
In theory, suddenly all of us have extra money to spend and tend to spend more. But we got nothing to buy due to the lack of productions. This results in the price side as the supply couldn't cope with the increase in demand. The increase of cost of production such as raw material and labor is passed on to consumer, creating a cost-push inflation. For example, a price hike of oil will lead to a higher transportation cost and eventually may cause many other prices to rise in response. So inflation doesn't really sound like a good thing to us, right? Because it loses our purchasing power. Well, many economists believe that a certain level of inflation is still required to promote expenditure, to encourage production of goods and services, and to drive the economic growth.
However, beyond the acceptable limit, then inflation hurts.
Therefore, the central banks want to work towards controlling the inflation in an ideal range, typically at around 2%. Even so, the value of our money is shrinking by the day. Our $100 today may not be able to buy the same bucket of goods next year. Therefore, it's very important for us to have investment strategy in place to minimize the impact of inflation on our financial plan. And that's it for this episode, and here's the questions. What are the 2 main factors that cause inflation? Scan the QR code and leave your answer there. 3 lucky winners will be announced on the next episode. Alright, thanks for watching. Remember to like and share, and see you soon. Goodbye.